Hey guys, it's Suzanne Mosley with Usborne Books and More. You can find me on YouTube and Facebook at Suzanne Shares Books. You can find me on Instagram at Suzanne_shares. Give me quick follows there, and I would love to stay connected. My Usborne Books and More website, SuzanneSharesBooks.com, which is where you can get all these great, amazing books. So I am a homeschool mom. I'm a classical conversations mom. So every year during this time, I always make videos to go with the next cycle. And the 2022-23 school year with classical conversations is cycle 2. So I wanted to do something a little bit different this year. I've got a whole playlist of videos for classical conversations on my YouTube channel. So definitely follow those. I have some my top 5 history resources there. And they are primarily nonfiction. But as I was looking over our catalog, I thought, man, there are so many chapter books and fiction books and some narrative nonfiction stories that we have that pair well with cycle 2. So I wanted to show those today as awesome resources for history. So this is a great series. It's a set of 3. It's called 6 Chelsea Walk. And this series, there are 2 girls per story, and they each live in this house at this address in different time periods. And in the 3 books, there are a total of 6 girls in 6 different time periods. But this one specifically, Girls at War and Girls on the Up, is great for cycle 2. It's 1941 and 1969. 1941 is, these are set in England. It's during the Blitz of Britain, so it's World War II related. And then 1969 is all about the space race. It's during the Cold War. So if you have a child that wants to dig deeper into some historical fiction, into World War II, or during the Cold War space race, which pair well with cycle 2, this would be great. And the whole series is great. It's a series of 3, and you can get the series of 3 at a discounted price, Mindland Collection. Okay. Also, I was thinking about Charles Dickens. One of my favorite books is A Tale of Two Cities, which is all about the French Revolution, which is one of our history statements for cycle 2. And a lot of Dickens' work was set, and a lot of the stories, the settings, were during our time period for cycle 2. So books like Oliver Twist, Great Expectations, Tale of Two Cities, A Christmas Carol. Tale of Two Cities is French Revolution. Oliver Twist is during the Industrial Revolution, which is one of our history statements as well. So this is complete Dickens. It's every work that he wrote in an abridged format. You can see there are a few pictures, not that many, so definitely geared for a little bit older kiddos, are great for read alouds. But what I really enjoy is the picture before the book starts that gives you the main characters, a little bit of summary about the plot. So if you want to dive deeper into some classic literature set in during the time period of cycle 2 history and timeline, Dickens is great. You can also get a couple of these in our Usborne storybooks. I absolutely love those. Look at my video on YouTube about those. These are QR coded books, so your child can actually listen to them. It's a series of 10 books, and there are 3. There's Beginning, Developing, and Confident. These are in the Confident, the green set, but again, 2 by Charles Dickens, Oliver Twist, Industrial Revolution, and Great Expectations is also set during that time period as well. And then True Stories of Heroes. The cover has been updated. I have a really old one. These are true stories, but it is a chapter book, and it highlights different heroes from the past. A lot of these are set during the time period of cycle 2. So there's some during the space race, during the Cold War, during World War II. Lots of these are set in World War II. So especially, my boys love these, especially if you have reluctant readers, or if you want a chapter book to pair with that timeline. True Stories of Heroes is awesome, and it's only $4.99. And then I love this new series that we have, Extraordinary Lives. There's 6 shown here, but we actually have, I think we're up to 9 or 12. But these are awesome for cycle 2. Anne Frank, as we know, Diary of a Young Girl was set during World War II. So if you want a beginner book and you don't want to dive into her diary, this is a wonderful entry-level book to introduce her, and then Nelson Mandela, who is a heroic man who fought against apartheid and helped get that ended. That's our week 23 history for cycle 2. This is a book about him and his life. So again, if you want to do a deep dive or do some reading aloud together with some great living books about the time period for cycle 2, those would be my suggestions. They're all available on my site, SuzanneSharesBooks.com. Thanks, friends.